Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Nur Izati, and today I want to talk about a topic that is often avoided, misunderstood, or even considered shameful: cultural taboos, especially around sex education for teenagers. This topic is often seen as inappropriate, especially in conservative cultures, but I believe it's time we talk about it clearly and openly. That's why I chose it for my cultural awareness project. First, let's understand what cultural taboos are. Cultural taboo is something a society considers unacceptable, not because it's illegal, but because it goes against cultural or social norms. For example, in some countries, eating pork or beef is a taboo. In others, talking openly about religion or asking about someone's salary can be considered rude. These taboos are different across countries, cultures, and even generations. And here are a few examples of cultural taboos. In Japan, talking loudly on the phone in public transportation is considered disrespectful. In Indonesia, pointing with your index fingers is seen as impolite. In many Western countries, openly discussing politics or religion can make people uncomfortable. But one of the most widespread and sensitive taboos in many countries, in many cultures, is talking about sex, especially with young people. In many Asian countries, including Indonesia, sex is considered a private, even dirty topic. Parents feel uncomfortable, teachers avoid it, and society stays silent. But here's the reality: teenagers are already curious. If we don't guide them, they will look for answers elsewhere, from the internet, from their friends, or worse, from pornography. In fact, UNESCO reports that over 60% of teenagers in Asia get information about sex from friends or the internet, not from parents or teachers. That is extremely risky because misinformation can lead to poor decision, unsafe behavior, and lasting trauma. I believe that sex education should not be a taboo, especially not for teenagers. It's not about encouraging teenagers to have sex, it's about helping them understand first, body awareness, second, consent and boundaries, third, healthy relationship, fourth, reproductive health, and five, media literacy. Realizing that what we see in movies or social media is not always realistic or healthy. So, when should sexual education begin? Experts suggest it should start as early as age 5, with lessons that match the child's level of understanding. At age 5 until 8, children can learn the correct names for body parts and understand what safe and unsafe touch means. At age 9 until 12, they can begin learning about puberty and the emotional changes that come with it. At age 13 and up, they are all ready to discuss relationship, consent, and safe sex in more depth. Sadly, according to the Durex Global Survey, only around 18% of young people in Indonesia receive formal sexual education in school. That less than 1 in 5. And yet, we expect them to just know how to behave responsibly. Instead of asking, is it too early to teach this? Maybe we should ask, what happens if we wait too long? Some people think this is just about parenting or school curriculum, but actually, it's about culture. Cultural awareness means recognizing that every society has its own taboos, but also questioning whether those taboos are helping or hurting people. Avoiding sex education doesn't protect our teenagers. It leaves them confused, unprepared, and vulnerable to abuse, early pregnancy, and emotional harm. Breaking this taboo doesn't mean rejecting our values. It means building stronger values through education, honesty, and empathy. So, to close this talk, I want to remind you of one thing. Talking about sex is not shameful. Staying silent can be. Teenagers deserve to be educated, informed, and respected. They have the right to understand their bodies, their choice, and how to protect themselves. If we truly care about their futures, we need to stop whispering and start teaching. Because what we don't talk about can hurt more than what we do. So, thank you for listening. I hope this talk helped you to see cultural taboos not as barriers, but as opportunities to grow, connect, and understand each other better. And thank you. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.